Many users accidentally scratch their Quest 3 lenses when the solution to prevention is simple: VR lens inserts. MaeckerVR makes not only Quest 3 and Quest 3S charging docks, head straps, and controller grip accessories, but they also make VR lens inserts with their unique colored design. Today we will be going through an unboxing, installation, and then I get into my review. As always, I leave timestamps, so feel free to skip around. Alright, that was good enough. With that being said, we're going to get right on into it. So, right in the box, we have a nice little carrying pouch. We have very nice pamphlets and a cleaning cloth, which will be nice. That's all that's in the box. So, aside from the cleaning cloth and the lens manual, it tells me my prescription, my customer info there. It does have a blue light filter. Let's get in there closer. So this is my prescription. It's really light prescription. I have the blue light filter added to it. It tells you red is the left lens and the right is going to be marked with blue. So it tells you everything you need to know there. And it gives you instructions, of course, on how to install the lenses. So we've done this before. We're just going to get right into it. But before we do, let's go ahead and see the lenses themselves. We're going to pull both of these out here. We'll start with the red one. Look at this. This is going to be the left eye. Da, 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 da. Very nice. So we have their brand right here, Maecker. We have L up here for the left eye, of course. And you could see those lenses. Very nice. Let's go ahead and pop open the other eye, the right eye. We have blue for this one. And it's we have an R there, and we have their brand again there. You could see that. Not so bad on the glare. We'll see how it is once we have them popped in. So, that being said, we're going to go into the installation. So let me grab my Quest and prepare it. Alright, so we have our Quest ready to go, and the lenses are nice and cleaned up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, let's start with the left eye. So if you can see here, they're magnetic. The red piece, or the colored piece I should say, pops onto the black pieces of its respective side. There's markers on both sides here. So you have a marker, an L there, and an L there, of course. And we know that the red color is for left, so we're good to go. So we're going to remove these little black pieces. These are just the little housing pieces that will house the magnets. You could see the magnets there, actually. There's 3 of them. So that'll house the magnets. There's no glass in here. I could put my finger through it. And what you do is just gently put it on your Quest 3. We'll see if we could really get in here. Anyway, you just press down on each end. Boom, boom. Make sure it's in there. Give it a nice little wiggle, and it's good to go. So now we could take our lens itself and just boom, pop it in there. This has to have some of the strongest magnets. That's not going anywhere. Like this has one of the stronger magnets, definitely. So we're gonna quickly install the right one. All right, and we're gonna do that. So boom, there we have it. All right, so you're wondering, do you see the red and blue color because they're colored lenses while you're in VR? That was my question. And when you're in a mixed reality setup like this, you will see the colors. You see the more red than blue. It depends on what colors are more kind of, I don't know, which ones stand out for you more. So if you're wearing the Quest in mixed reality mode, you'll see them. If you're in a darker lit room, I have the sunlight coming in behind me. When the sunlight comes back and hits the lenses, as they do, that's when I notice it more. If my lights were off, it's very bright in here now, just for all of this recording stuff, but if it was a dimmer environment, the colors would be very muted, and I'm going to be honest, I would have a hard time picking up the colors. But to make final note, you do notice them. That being said, when the facial interface is on, you do not see the colors at all. Even when you're in a bright environment in VR with light bouncing around, I don't see the colors. of the lenses. So that being said, it's a yes and no answer. If you are wearing a facial interface, you'll have no issues. If you're, not wearing a facial interface and are more on that like mixed reality mode kind of setup, it's a toss-up. You might notice it, you might not. So under your own discretion. That being said, the lenses themselves are awesome. I actually really do enjoy the color options, to be honest. And it's not a color option. It's just you get a red one and a blue one. My recommendation for the company, because no other company is doing this, every other lens insert company is just doing the standard black lenses, right? So they have potential, because if Maecker is listening, if you pick different colors and you let the user pick out the colors, let's say they want to do purple or orange or blue or green or pink, that way, if there's multiple users in a single a single household that's sharing the Quest, and they all wear prescription lenses, or they just, whatever, they swap out between lenses, each person could have its own color. So let's say me and my mom, we share the headset. She could have, blue or green, whatever her favorite color is. I could use, purple or pink. It doesn't matter. So that way it would be easy to know which lenses are yours, instead of, putting them in these pouches all the time. You could just leave them out on the shelf or something, like you would with your glasses, just set them down somewhere. So it would be nice to have some color options. Otherwise, these are fantastic. So with all lenses that go into your VR headset, usually you have options. You have the option to have this easy, quick, magnetic design where you're able to just so efficiently remove them. There's little magnets on the back there, and you just pop them in. The magnetic design is great for sharing with people. Like I said, me and my mom, we share the headset all the time, and it's easy to just pop them in and out. We both wear glasses, so it's very easy for us to just pop them in and out, and here have the headset, instead of having to snap them out and then line them up and snap them back in with the ones that kind of push in. So magnetic design is awesome with these. 10 out of 10. Magnetic design is always the way to go for me, in my opinion. So that's what I'm always going to recommend, is the magnetics, because if you ever want to remove them to clean the backside or whatever, anything, it's just so much simpler. As always, we talk about the fitting and the comfort, and I didn't find any comfort issues with these. They do sit a little bit taller than other headset lenses seem to, but it didn't cause any issues for me, at least. And honestly, having lens inserts over glasses is so much more comfortable just by default. You're not going to have the frame around your ear. You're not going to have anything pressing against your face or your eyes or anything, because they're just sitting in here in a static position, right? They're not attached to your face. So you don't have to touch these lenses. So you're going to have a much more comfortable time in VR with the VR lens inserts. One last thing I want to talk about with these great lenses is the peace of mind you get with the protection that it offers. You could get these plano lenses, which means non-prescription. So if you want to just protect your lenses and you don't need a prescription, you could still get lens inserts to do just that. And they'll still be easy to wipe down and clean. They give you an included microfiber cloth, a little carrying pouch. If you are sharing the headset, you could store yours in there while someone else is using it. And yeah, they're so easy to wipe down. The magnets on this design in particular are very, very strong, and I'm like putting fingerprints all over it. This unit, or these lenses, they actually have a little lip here, so that helps keep it in. It's not going to wiggle around or anything. It's not going to fall out accidentally, and it's easy to wipe down and clean with that design as well. So if you do want to purchase the Maecker VR lenses, I'm going to of course put links in the description down below. I reviewed a couple of other products from them as well. They make charging docks and head straps, and they make controller grips. All of them are fantastic that I've used so far. So if you want to check out any of their products, I'll leave links down in the description below. If you like this video, obviously it always helps me in the algorithm. Feel free to like it. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. The decision is yours. And until next time, I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye. are the lenses being colored? I just turned on the Quest, that's why you hear this beautiful sounds.